listen to me very, very closely, very, very carefully, because there is a word that you need to hear. Literally, you would be legendary, absolutely legendary, but only if you stayed consistent. That is your problem. That's actually the problem of most people. It's easy to get an idea. It's one thing to start something. Of course, it's not easy sometimes to jump out of your comfort zone, to, break out of who you've always been. But it's so incredibly hard to stay consistent. It is. I know this for a fact. It's very, very hard to stay consistent, especially if you are working something and you are not seeing progress, you don't have motivation, you are literally riddled with self-doubt and, don't believe in it, don't believe that it's working. It's very, very difficult, but there's a word here that needs to be heard by you today. Because I was sat with the Lord and He's been pushing on my spirit for me to ingrain this in the collective, in the people who want to live a life with Him. Because He gives us revelation. And yes, it's hard to start the revelation, to step in it, to get the ball rolling. But it's even harder to be consistent in it. Even when you feel like nothing's working, your physical senses are not perceiving a development or progress, it's very, very difficult. But the Lord is pushing on my spirit that if we can focus on consistency, that is going to be the key. That is going to be the breakthrough to position us to God's highest potential, to God's highest plan for our life. If you are seeing this video, I need you to understand that you have a very, very big purpose here on earth. And I'm not saying this lightly. I'm being very serious when I say this, right? And I pray if you haven't already, you will receive this revelation in a dream, in a vision, when you're in prayer, or God will start giving you breadcrumbs, He'll start releasing in layers, or even like parables, metaphors, signs, synchronicities on what that thing is that you are here for, why He created you, why He made you, why you're actually in this experience right now. Because let me tell you something, it is something. You are here for something. You are not here to live a normal life. You are here to do something which is linked to your mission, to serve other people, to be creative, to create, right? Rather than consume, to serve others, whether it's through a gift or a talent or being a leader, just serving people in some way. You are here for a reason. The secret, right, with consistency starts with having a very, very strong and stable and deep connection with God. So how do we connect with God? My secret is prayer. I pray to God every single day. I'm talking to Him. When I'm doing everything, right, I'm talking to God. I'm asking Him to give me, comfort, or give me guidance, or give me revelation, and just talking to Him, because you are when you do this, you open yourself up. It's like a vessel. You are the vessel, and you can transmit data, divine intel, when you are conversing with God regularly, right? When you don't pray, you are blocking yourself off from receiving revelation, from receiving guidance or wisdom that the Lord wants to give you in abundance. The reason why you are getting this, right, the revelation and the insight, and why you have a purpose, why you are here to do a mission is God, is because of God. It's not about you, it's not about your ego, it's not for your glory, it's about you fulfilling God's mission, God's perfect plan, and you being the vessel, right? The plan is obedience. You just have to keep showing up. Even when it doesn't feel like anything is working, if God gave you a divine dream or a divine revelation, or this mission. But what I do want to say, because a lot of people get confused and Estelle, I don't know my mission. I honestly say that dream that you have in your heart that's meant to be, that's there for a reason. That's probably linked to your purpose. And another thing, what I will say, I was talking about this before, because my son is absolutely obsessed with Elvis Presley. He's not even 3. He knows all Elvis songs. He sings with his little microphone. And I'm like, That's probably to do with his purpose, because when you're a child, if you can observe and identify what you were good at as a child, what you were so interested in when you were little, that's also linked to your purpose, because children, they're in creation mode. They're so connected with God. But as we grow up, as we get older, we kind of listen to the world, we listen to our parents, we listen to all of those limiting beliefs, limiting mindsets, and we forget about it. We don't think it's possible. We think it's too unrealistic, blah, de, blah, de, blah. But I want you to think, if you don't know your mission right now, think about what you were so interested in when you were a child. Think about what you absolutely loved to do when you were a child. And never get tired, right? Never get tired of asking God to help you, to guide you, to direct you, right? Because he knows what's best, right? And he's already sorted everything out in the spirit. But if we don't connect with him in the spirit, we'll never be able to bridge the gap between the physical and the spirit realm, right? In the spirit, because everything is done in spirit. And God has sorted everything out for you in the spiritual realm, in the unseen realm, right? That we cannot perceive, because we just perceive this physical realm, and we take everything as true on what our eyes can see, on what we can touch and what we can feel. But that's only half of the true reality. Also, what is also super true, super real, is the spiritual realm. So you need to ask God to constantly guide you and give you breadcrumbs and give you revelation, right? Partner up with him, intertwine with him, because he always wants to help you. He wants you to achieve this goal, this dream, this purpose. Of course he does, because he created you for it. So I honestly feel like the season that I honestly feel that the season that we are all going into, I feel it for me, I feel it for all of us, that it's a season that only God can take credit for. This season that we are moving into, it's going to be very humbling to know that we couldn't have done it on our own. We couldn't have done it by ourselves, not from our power, but from the power of God, from the truth of God, from the immense magnificence of God. That is what this season feels like. We're going to deeply understand that it's not from us. Like, God has had to orchestrate everything. God made it happen. God brought the right people to us at the right time. God positioned us in the right places at the right time. And that's what I say. One thing about God is that he will send you divine helpers in your journey at the right place, at the right time, and with the right people. He's going to do it all. He's doing it all for you right now. God will connect you with those who will help you to get where he needs you to be. So ask God right now to send the right people in your life, and pay attention to the figures, to the characters, to the souls that are entering your life right now, the people that are even being removed from your life, and just identify, okay, what is leaving my life is probably meant to happen. What is disintegrating from my life is not aligned with where God is taking me. And pay attention to the people, to the situations, to the opportunities that are attracting to you right now where you are. So this is a really strong message, and I do want to say, if you enjoyed this word, let me know in the comments, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It helps me so much, so I can keep on making everyday videos for you, prophetic words to help you on your journey. And yeah, I just love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.